Here the idea is that government authorized the exportation of maize to Malawi, and that it be done by ZCF, and asked ZCF to secure funds to purchase the maize and give it to ADMA. So we had a contract with us. Kaloswe entered into a contract with ZCF on on 31st May 2016. And the contract that Kaloswe entered with ZCF was that Kaloswe was going to buy maize from us at $215 per ton. COB, cost on board. Okay? Which means if we have maize in Luingu, they go and get it in Luingu themselves at their cost. If we have maize in Kalabo, they go to Kalabo and pick it at their cost. If we have maize in Dudumwezi, they go to Dudumwezi and pick it at their cost. Okay? So we're selling the maize without any costs at all at $215. And then we gave them a condition that, particularly, I'll read to you clause 4 and 5. The buyer's collection points shall be the geographical locations that are accessible anywhere in Zambia, and that the product shall be sold ex-stock there and bags. Therefore, no transport shall be provided. The second important one was that upon agreeing and signing this business contract, the buyer shall transfer or deposit cash the sum of money equal to the tonnage of white maize being purchased from Zambia Cooperative Federation into the seller's bank account as indicated below. Second was that the buyer shall collect the white maize from the holding points, same like the other point. Okay? And then the Zambia Cooperative Federation shall not be responsible for costs related to pest control fumigation of the maize, but the buyer will bear such costs whenever necessary. Upon failure of performance by the purchaser within 7 days of signing this contract, the purchaser shall be levied a surcharge fee of 1.5% of the contract value. Now, this is the contract that we signed with Carlos. So, it has now come to our attention that Carlos also, after that, went into Malawi and entered into a contract with ADMA for the supply of the same 100,000 tons. So it appears that Carlos was like in the middle.
Yes.
He was going to buy maize from ZCF, sell it to ADMA. So in the process,
as transporters, basically.
No, not as transporters.
Yes.
To buy the maize from ZCF and transport it up to Lilongo.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Transport it up to Lilongo.
Yes.
Okay?
So they position themselves as middlemen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without your consent.
Without us knowing that we are actually dealing with it. What this person is doing is that he has held two big institutions.
Yes.
Carlos was going to come here and pay us cash. You understand?
Yes.
If ADMAC had in their procedures, they could pay cash, they would have paid Carlos cash. Carlos was going to manage to complete this deal and pay ZCF, then ZCF buys the maize. You understand?
Yes.
But because ADMAC could not deal in cash payments or transfer money to a company who they don't know, I mean, they needed the goods first to be delivered in Malawi. Meanwhile, ZCF was also waiting for Carlos to pay cash, so that ZCF uses the cash to buy maize.
Yes.
So, both sides, things did not work. The next thing we got was a visit by Malawi people to say, we want to have a business contract with you. And then we started negotiating with government that let's give Malawi some maize using ZCA. And government authorized.
So that's through the Ministry of Agriculture?
Yes, yes. I have copies of the letters here, which were given as authority to export to Malawi. When the deal between Karoswe and Admark failed, please, I do not want you to, let's not guide the courts. The courts are sitting on this matter. So we should not be seen to be prejudicial to the court process. But they wanted to come to us to ask for commission. They came to us to ask for commission, which we refused. Okay?
Yes.
We refused because, and the reason is very simple. ZCF could not entertain Karoswe's demands because ZCF never appointed Karoswe as a trade agent, as its trade agent, to source for market for maize on its behalf. You understand?
Yes.
So there was no agency agreement. So how do we pay commission? Commission is paid to an agent. If auditors came here and said they have paid Karoswe, but how come you have paid somebody who was supposed to pay you money to buy maize? You understand?
Yes.
This person, the contract that was there between us and them was them to pay us money so that us we give them maize. So the auditor will ask me, why am I paying someone who was supposed to be paying me? Okay? And second, it is this same our refusal to pay the commission that has brought all these issues. Because this is public money, we just don't dish out like that. Okay?
But Admark already sent the money to you, as they say?
No. That's another problem. Admark has not paid a single dollar to ZCF.
Oh.
Not even one little dollar. That's what I'm explaining here as well. You see, what Admark has done is that as of August 24th, they sent an LC, a letter of credit. A letter of credit is this. Okay? See what people I'm saying, cash. This is a letter of credit. Saying, if ZCF delivers the maize, the bank is making a guarantee. It's a guarantee. What Admark has given us is a guarantee from their bank that if we deliver the maize in the right quantity, in the right quality, with all the specifications met, the bank will pay us money. So it's a future. It's not now.
So that 34.5 million is a future?
It's a future.
May I have a look?
This is the future. It's not money. This is the future. This is what it is. The bank, Standard Bank, is being authorized to pay ZCF $34.5 million if ZCF delivers 100,000 tons to Malawi.
So far, how many tons have been delivered?
We've only delivered 5,000 tons.
Oh.
And even for 5,000 tons, nothing has been paid to us.
How much in total are you supposed to export?
We've only been allowed to export 5,000 tons ourselves, not even 100.
Not 100?
No.
So the 100, how is that going to be exported?
You see, there is so much speculation. That's the problem. Instead of looking at documents, people are busy speculating and telling each other lies. You see? The authority we have ourselves is to export 100,000 tons of maize to Malawi. Sorry, 50,000 tons of maize to
50,000,
Malawi.
okay.
That's the authority we have.
And of the 50, that's the one you've only have exported 5,000.
Yes,
Okay.
this says 50.